Hey, what's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Let me move these up, actually. Alright, there we go. I can actually see. Come on, get up there. Alright, I can actually see that stuff again. Yay! So slidey today. There we go. Alright. We've got Wolfie, Levi, Gerald, and Crag. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome, welcome. Put this here. Alright, we're good to go. We'll be doing honestly, I'm gonna do some horde encounters today on the side. Gonna go for some work both. What's up, Levi? What's up, what's up? Gonna say miss your face, but I've seen it most days the past week or so, right? Hi, Mr. Marvin. Oh, Marvin looks a little crazy. You might want to play. Oh my goodness, I'm crashing into everything. Bum. Do y'all hear him? He's doing his meow that he wants to play. Thank you, D-Money. Appreciate it. Mr. Marvin. Alright, first egg. Alright, let me actually step aside for a moment and just play with the cat. Forgot to play with him beforehand. But he remembers. I'm sorry, little Mar. Come on. Alright, hopefully it's alright. Okay. Oh, Snorlax collapsed. Alright. Is that a bot message? That's so weird. What's up, Callie? Welcome back. Was just stepping aside to play with the cat real quick. He has his routines, and I forgot to play with him before stream. Alright, first egg was not shiny. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, what's up, Pseudo? I am a bot message, blurp. Definitely your message, Pseudo. That's definitely what I was talking about. Got the Cursula? Yeah, got it last night at 1,320 total encounters for the hunt and 229 Corsulas battled. Which I realized after the fact was like slightly inaccurate because there were a couple times that I misclicked and ran away. So it's more like 235 probably total Corsulas, but still insanely under odds to actually get the Corsola that quick. Oops, clicked the wrong button. Come on. Trying to horde hunt on the side. Going for Wurmple. What's up, Benito? Welcome in, man. Right, Wolfie. It might not be a bot, but like it reads like something a bot would say. Alright, we have a good amount of eggs. Should hold me over for a while. A lot of these are left over from whenever we were hunting these guys last time. Whenever the last time was. Which was a good amount of months ago at this point. Didn't even read it completely, right? Doesn't even deserve it, honestly. Oops, crashed into a pole. D. Masuda, coulda, woulda. Oops. Mr. Marvin, come here. Boogly boogly, what's up, Joel? Yeah, right, Levi. Just finished some homework, and you're gonna sneeze. Great. We got some jokesters in here. Yeah, fair enough. Currently doing shopping and outfitting for the last dungeon/endgame of our G&D campaign. Dude, nice. Hope you're not completely separated from the group this time. So it looks like we left off last time being pretty well over odds on these eggs. So good chance we get something today. I need 2 more Freycocos and 3 of the other starters. Oh, well, that answers that right there, Kelly. Funny timing. Chose to lay down this time. Text only prep work. Nice. Did your iPad implode overnight? Hopefully not. Randy wanted to make a D&D section for the server, right? Yeah. Remember him mentioning that. I'm hoping for all of them. Hoping for any and all of them. Let's get some new eggs. I'm honestly kind of hoping for 2 more Fricocos in a row. That way I can remove it from future breeding. So we have just the guys that we need. It'd be nice to just get them done in chunks. But it's really fun doing them all at once. Seeing what the hell happens. What's up, Jurassica? Also, what you snacking on, Wolfie? Went to the store and they had Pokemon figurines on sale. Got some for Willow and saw a set with Garbodor. They have a Garbodor figurine, bro. That guy made the cut. How lovely. These eggs are so fast. What the hell? I do not remember them hatching this quickly. I do have flame body, like, but still, that's really fast. Trying to convince the GM that small rural town with sacks of metal ball bearings. Hell yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate, Callie. Sorry, your Wi-Fi is struggling. 808 encounters already? Yeah, I started this a couple months back. Went through a good amount of eggs and got 1 Freycoco. So I guess we left off on an over odds phase and I just went on to do other things and forgot about it for a while. I'm not the biggest fan of Masuda hunting, but this should be the last Masuda hunt I have to do in Gen 9. At least I think so. Yo, thank you, Pseudo, and sniping Callie too. Hell yeah. Got any ball bearings for me? Oh, do I? What's up, Crag? Heard I was hard and juicy. Great. Oh, you're gonna play some Genshin, Jewel? Hell yeah. Do anything for a bag of gummy bears right now. Fuck yeah. Similar to Starburst, but they're harder and not it. Oh, that's what prompted Crag's message. Any slower and you might have lost your mind when doing the sprig eggs? Fair. Beer. Yeah, Freycoco is the fire type one. The red one. Also, let's make sure that I haven't been completely stupid and missed something. I don't think so. Paranoid saving because this game likes to crash. And I don't want to hatch the eggs again. Yo, thank you, Levi. The hell? Wait, did only 2 of them go through? I saw Crag's message, and I thought, like, the gifted thing exploded. But that's just him sending that message. Hell yeah, pretty fast eggs. Oops. Clicked the wrong button. Sniping Matt and Sky Daddy, though. Lovely. And the members already broke. Woohoo! That's great. What's up, Randy? Welcome in, man. Thank you, though, Levi. They might work eventually, but who knows? Running out of food ingredients. Oh no. Oh, fair enough, Craig. I have certainly forgotten. Found out from Larry that there's a cap on the members you can have. Like, daily? It's percentage of the total subs you have, according to him, and I'm pretty sure there's a daily cap on members as well. I guess that makes sense, but that's kind of crazy. I mean, I've definitely had more members before, and I haven't, like, lost thousands of subscribers or anything. Yo, thank you, Randy. What the heck? Thanks for the nerd emoji, bro. Money! Yeah. Hell yeah. Thanks, Randy. Randy's trying to one-up you. I don't think so. Buy yourself something nice. I will. Probably food. That's like, if I'm spending money on myself, it's almost always food. Kinda said 500 to assert my dominance. Man, it sucks that you have to do that. Ah. That's about definitely out then. Getting some brie or something? Ooh. I got some brie last time at the grocery store, actually. I love brie cheese. I do say pepper jack's my favorite cheese, but it's probably brie. Brie's so good. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm driving and like barely looking. Oh my gosh. Dude, I've mastered this fucking game. Oh, I'm so good at the game. Actually, I don't think I have a rules command. It's pretty standard stuff, like don't say some crazy shit. It's rated R, so y'all can curse, but obviously no slurs. No self-promotion. No bullying, harassment. Question, what is that noise? What noise? What's up, Pseudo? What happened? A Parmesan wheel so bad. I've seen videos of those like giant wheels of cheese. Not much after that. I just they're pretty cool. Just some random noise or phrase you say a lot, and I'm like, what this? Oh, the tutty. A tutty. Apparently it's a short way to say a touchdown. But I didn't know that, and I was in a Discord call with Randy one day. He's watching football and he's like, "A tutty!" And I thought it was just the funniest sounding word I've heard in a while. Especially in such like a serious context of professional sports. A tutty. Oh, there's a... Oh, the Swedish thing. Oh. Here. I got you, bro. Easy. It's basically like just in that part of Sweden that my mom's from. It's like a quick way to say like good night, sleep well, blah blah blah. All that stuff. All that stuff gets covered in just like pratipatafliatan. I don't think it's like, it might not even come up in like Google searches or anything. Like the place she's from is literally like 5 houses. Like that's it. Like it's country. They just got their own little area there. Bonton, Philly Billy Bon Bon. It's Plati Platan Flihatan. It's basically like a good night, sweet dreams type deal. All in one. Just a, what do you call it when it's just like a local phrase? Just to that region or whatever. Which is not a slur, I promise. Honestly, I read that with like raising my eyebrows a little bit. Say it fast. Plati platan plihatan. Plati platan plihatan. There's like kind of just this forced pause in the middle because it's the separation of like good night, sleep well. But it is just one continuous thing. Continuous word. Gotten a Frey Coco so far? Yeah, that's the only thing so far. I need 8 more. Success. What the hell did you do? Oh, you said it. Hell yeah. Now y'all know like a super hick Swedish phrase. Super informal. Like you wouldn't find the pronunciation where my mom is from and like their structure of words in, say, Stockholm or something. It's like comparing like super southern accent to Maine or like Boston. Like the words would just sound different. Wouldn't even sound the same, and they would form some words, they would form some phrases differently. And sentences and whatnot. 201! Yeah, I love that little turtwig cry that happens there. That little turtwig sound in the song. Took headache meds? Nice. Hopefully you're feeling alright. Still want to see a video of Trash Can Man 487 making a banana pizza and then eating it. Me making it? That is a thing that they have in Sweden. At least the part that I've been to. Banana, ham, and pineapple pizza. It's like a Hawaiian, but lost in translation. And they just ran with it. It honestly tastes pretty alright. Do it. Yeah, let me just quickly set up for a fucking cooking stream. And not only the cooking stream, let me also use, let me just fucking make a pizza from scratch. Just learn that real quick. Trying to see if you knew any words in a bunch of languages, and when I got to Swedish, the only thing I could think of, hell yeah, that's cute. And for toppings, you guessed it, more bananas. Bananas on everything. Did you work today, Levi? Or at least in the afternoon or night? No, you had work like super early AM. Right, Jewel? Like, the pizza's good for what it is, but it's, it would definitely be preferred by many to just have each of those ingredients separately. I think our Wi-Fi is actually being horrible to you. I'm sorry, Callie. Hope you have a good rest of the night. That's unfortunate. Worked overnight, got home at like 11. Ugh. That's actually... You were there for like 15 hours. Maybe 14. A long fucking time. Hopping on Minecraft? Nice, Wolfie. Have fun. Technically anything's a pizza if you dump ragu and bananas on it. Ah, super truth. Previously I did the same thing but left at like 4 p.m. Oh my god, Levi. That's some... That's crazy hours. Dude, Myron looks so pissed off right now. I don't know what happened to him. he's laying in his little spot on the couch and he just looks fucking mad. Bitched your boss out? Fair. Were they being a dumbass? Now, we're into that. If you're working overnight, should probably steer clear of you. Fair. Yeah. I can't imagine being in such an approachable mood. You didn't give him enough treats? Actually, I didn't give him any treats today. He gets treats occasionally. I try not to get him in a habit of like a treat every day. He's a completely indoor cat with pretty minimal exercise. I don't want him to get fucking fat. Fat cat. Fat cat's cute, but the health problems are not worth it. Heard's something that pissed you off that she supposedly said. I was going to talk to her about it anyways, but she caught you at a bad time and flipped out. Fair. Were y'all able to talk it through it eventually, or? It was just a flip out moment. That should be so good. What you up to, Randy? What you doing right now? Did talk about it, but ended up emotional. Fair, fair. It'd be like that, Levi. Not for me though, because I'm just such a fucking god. Shut your bitch ass up. Just had like 5 Zigzagoon hordes in a row. Doing some horde encounters on Alpha Sapphire or Wurmple. Wurmple! Trying to finish the entire Wurmple line, which is a bit fun, because not only do I need all these Wurmples, but I might need more, because their evolution is just kind of random. 6 Zigzagoon hordes in a row. You're not even the most common thing here, bro. Fuck out of here. Budget farce, honestly, you shouldn't have even been the one talking to her about it. Fair. Good boy, Marty. 7 Zigzagoon hordes in a row. When I get Wurmple from Arceus, or are you just doing the full decks of each game? I can't get Timer Balls in Arceus. I'm stubborn like that. That's also why I'm hunting the Nkata in Ruby, because apparently that's the only version that the Tire Ball will be transferred up, which I haven't even super fact checked that, but I'm just rolling with it. Where the fuck did this Rotom come from? Oh, the guy right there. Rotom starts tweaking out. Yeah, if it's possible to be in a Tire Ball, I'm gonna get it in a Tire Ball. If it's shiny huntable but not possible in a Tire Ball, you know, that's whatever. Like Celebi. Thanks for lurking, Wolfie. Speaking of Rotom, bought a Lego Rotom and Mimikyu the other day. Need to build those all 22 pieces. What a massive purchase, man. Hopefully you have the instructions, man. Don't get lost. Don't get lost along the way. Guys are trying to steal your socks. Little weirdo. What's up, Toasty? Reading this game is kind of soul draining. Yeah, I'm not a fan of egg hunting in like any generation, to be honest. But it must be done for these guys, so here we are. This is true, Randy. Dude, I've had like... It's only been Zigzagoon hordes for the past however long that batch took and the previous batch. My gosh, can I see a Wurmple horde? Boom, 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 boom. I don't know, what are you doing, Jewel? You're playing Genshin? No Wurmple hordes for you. I have gotten pretty lucky. I've had 2 shiny Wurmples in a row with the horde hunts. So I guess I am pretty due for a Zigzagoon phase, but I might just literally run away from the shiny Zigzagoon. Like, it's not worth the time. I don't need it. It doesn't have any possibility to be super special. But I don't know. I'll probably still catch it, but... Execute horn counters still have flashbacks to those. Pokerus, true. Yeah, that's a possibility. What happened with the execute hordes? Oh, I got a Wurmple horde. Yes. Guys at level 70, you have no idea what I'm doing. Hell yeah. Right, Pseudo? That sounds amazing. Sounds like a dream come true. My eyeballs. Sheesh. It does, Pseudo, it does. The cry and the ×5 of it. I don't know the execute cry off the top of my head. I think it's... I want to say it's pretty similar to Jinx Cry. Thanks, Craig. It goes... Hell yeah, now I know. Now I know. Trying to build 2 characters right now, but the stuff they use is some of the most insufferable stuff in the game to farm. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that sounds tough. Oh, hell yeah, Craig. True pseudo. Wrenching impact, okay. Immediately looked up dumb rather than Deadpool. Hell yeah. I think the next character to release is Elsa Bloodstone. I think that's her name. Good luck, Jewel. Yeah, I have no idea who she is. I don't know her powers or nothing. Mickey Mouse. Let's see, were these eggs? My goodness. Made these eggs back in September. We're just now getting around to hatching it. Let's go. Surely she's a strategist. I honestly have no idea. I don't know anything about the character to even make any assumptions. What torture are you committing against eggs? We're hatching them in mass and then releasing an abundance of little baby Pokemon into the wild to fend for themselves. They're gonna destroy the ecosystem. It's gonna be awesome. If I saw support doing more damage than the main DPS, I'm gonna lose it. Womp womp. Fair enough, Pseudo. Release the blues. No. They're mine. They're mine. Thanks for lurking, Wolfie. Appreciate all the lurkers tonight. Man, this went by really fast. What the hell? Already almost been 50 minutes of eggs. Holy fuck. Nah, I think she's talking about Genshin. C indeed can outdamage some people. You pick like the lowest damage support. Like a good Adam Warlock, Ultron, and Luna Snow. And probably Invis too. Can definitely throw hands. That's Cloak, you don't know a lot? Yeah. Yeah, Cloak's, like, pretty decent, but... against, like... it takes a little while for the kill with Cloak. And you have to hit that blind window. Deepest did a little better than usual with some somewhat built supports. Hell yeah. Know absolutely nothing about Genshin. Me either, except the couple of characters that Jules told me to Google. Yeah, Genshin has gotcha, and that's it. Full stop. No need to learn anymore. That's, you and me in the same boat, bro. It's a tugboat. What's up, Electronic? Welcome in, man. Also, y'all don't my gosh. Don't forget to like the stream. Let's see where we're at. Almost 10 likes. Hell yeah. Could also do a like goal. Yeah, I don't judge you for playing it. I just want to be one to get into gacha games. Oh, Mr. Marvin. Am I on tomorrow? I am. I will be streaming tomorrow. Most likely more of these eggs. Like, almost certainly more of these eggs. Unless we go on the most absolute insane egg spree known to man. When I go live at 8 p.m. Central Time. Right, Pseudo. Do I have the DLC? I do. I do. Thanks for lurking, Gerald. On a roll, I'm gonna do more farming. Let's go, Jewel. Keep at it, bro. Is quartz only in the nether, Wolfie? Oh, yeah. Don't want to go to the nether. Yeah, you've been kind of banned from the nether last time we were on. Alright, Randy. I'm gonna join you tomorrow. I'll be hatching eggs and maybe we can battle. Good luck on your eggs, but I'm gonna pass on that. I appreciate the offer though. What happened in the nether? She got jumped by like 4 dudes at once and just exploded immediately. Took the whole realm to get her stuff back. She was also like in the middle of nowhere. So we had to completely just explore everywhere in the nether. Don't go there alone anymore. Yeah. Easy solution. Shocked we found it, right? Took, I want to say it took like 10 minutes of just, maybe even more than that, of just running around through the nether. Split into groups. Oops, clicked the wrong button. Just the constant, she's dead again? Ooh, I think so, Suda. I remember Jewel talking about some motorcycle character that they liked. Thank you, Randy. What about her? I don't know. I think it just popped in Pseudo's head for a moment. Let me see what Pseudo said. A deep Genshin lore bubble just surfaced from previous Jewel chats. Yo, thank you, Pseudo. It probably won't go through, but maybe it goes through tomorrow or something. Appreciate you, man. But he's starting for the bar exam, and I'm I'm his TV watching break buddy. Hell yeah, dude. That's super nice. Wish him luck. Jumpy little man. Yeah, maybe they got more strict with their percentage difference from members to subscribers. Like the only thing that could really explain it. So I guess we gotta grow the channel before we can grow members again. So good luck. Hopefully YouTube algorithm does its thing and pushes the damn channel out. TCM community growth. Yeah, Final Fantasy music. I've never played a Final Fantasy game. But I like this song. Why'd I build so far away? I don't really know. It was quite the choice. We have our like whole community right there. With everything you could ever want. And then Wolfie's like, I'm gonna build in the trees. Which, like, her base does look super cool, but it's so far away. Final Fantasy's fucking goated. Hell yeah. Play a Final Fantasy game with you? Are they multiplayer? Rolled a 1 and a 3 tonight because I do not need to go to the casino anytime soon. Yeah, some nights be like that, man. I swear, Streamlabs kind of rigged some nights. There's other nights where it's just like multiple jackpots in the same night, but doesn't appear to be like that now. There's some that have multiplayer modes. Cool. Hell yeah. Yearn for the jungle, not the mines. Born to be an Ewok. Oh, you know what? Maybe I have a bet set up where I can do a bet system for this stuff. Yeah, that's probably something I did. Yeah, that is something I did here. Alright, let's start the bet. Exclamation point bet, Sprig, or Precoco, or Quaxley, and then the amount you want to bet. Or which one will shine first. And if nothing shines tonight, you'll be refunded. I do still have to change that double ad message stuff. At this point, I'll probably do all those changes on Saturday. Gotta go to Walmart. Blah. Ran out of deodorant and you feel stinky. Fair. Might just ordered it though. Also fair. Oops. Nice, Jewel. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Flame. Also welcome in. Is it autocorrecting or something? Also banned yourself from flying? What happened with flying? Why isn't it going through? The one for Sprig is just !bet Sprig. And then the number that you wanted. I shortened that one because people spell the last part of that name incorrectly pretty frequently. There you go, Joel. Hell yeah. What's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite is Garatina. And then my favorite non-legend is Sableye. If you can, you should both work. True. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. The other ones are like the full spelling of them, and then it's just Sprig for Sprigatito. Giratina. What language are my commands in? English. I'm blanking on the name of the coding language though. It was in Python was the thing I was thinking of. Python or Java, you could put an OR function to make it Sprig or Sprigatito. Honestly, I'm not super sure which language the coding is in for that. through Streamlabs? Yeah. Yeah. I think he uses Java. Cool. Getting pretty close to 1,000 eggs. Oh, you know what? Maybe ZA came out. Maybe that's why I put this stuff on hold for so long. I think that's what happened. I was wondering, like, why wouldn't I just see the phase through and then put it on hold? But that makes sense. Might look so snuggly. But the name Java and JavaScript are two completely different languages. Hell yeah. That's great. I love it when they're as confusing as possible. Bum bum bum. Apparently uses Python for commands. Oh. Hell yeah. But she knows there's a clusterfuck of coding languages. Wonderful. Wonderful. Fair, Jewel. I've also never played a Kingdom Hearts game. Play Kingdom Hearts! No, it's never really appealed to me. Like, I have fun watching people play it, but I don't think I could get into it, like, at all. There's no multiplayer as well. Womp. That's crazy. Why do you hate me in my favorite franchises? Because I'm just evil like that. know how it feels to be betrayed by Donald Duck over and over. No, I don't. Demand a refund. No! No, no, no. Trying to be a tank and healer while Donald's just fucking off. Also one of the most powerful mages in the Final Fantasy universe. Donald Duck. Dying every 2 seconds. I didn't know they were connected. Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. Bastard. Constantly in the Kingdom Hearts games. Well, dang. Never complete that battle. I will cry. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Left Genshin for years, time to stare at the ceiling. Hell yeah. Want to work on your game? Some of your eyes are so tired right now. I feel that. I don't really feel too tired, but My body feels a bit tired. I keep yawning. My eyes feel a bit heavy. Might have a bit of an early night tonight. Might just pack it in after stream. After 2 hours, your body's tired, but you're not. Yeah. Some days be like that. Yeah, I probably will just sleep after stream. Bedtime. Yeah, probably. My sleep has been pretty fucked lately, and I don't want to not sleep when I'm tired and then be unable to sleep later tonight. What you up to, Craig? And Levi should go to bed. Bro, have you been up, like, have you slept since yesterday? I'd assume probably not. Good old crotch cam dance. Nah. Ooh. What a feat, Craig. Fuck yeah. That is cool, though. I'm sure they look nice. Best at some point. I don't know when, though. Fair. At least you got some sleep. Oh yeah, you mentioned that earlier. Yeah, I'm stupid. Nice little display. Which one was it? It was Mimikyu and something else? What was the other guy? Rotom, yeah. Hell yeah. Do you have a... Oh, not washing machine form. That's so lame. Do you have a Jigglypuff Lego? Did they even have that? Woke up to Harry Potter movie playing that was not playing when you fell asleep. Harry Potter? Hey! You put your name in the goblet of fire. I was one of those that you knew this your frog got one last year, even taunted you with it. Hopefully you're able to get the Jigglypuff one in the future, man. Play some Minecraft after stream. Nah. I honestly probably will just be going to sleep after stream. Like shortly after stream. Nah, you will play Rabos. I do want to play Rabos, but also want to actually be able to sleep tonight, and probably shouldn't ignore sleeping when I'm feeling tired, because then I'll be up for like 12 more hours, and that's gonna suck. Switch to Rivals right now. True, why didn't I think of that? Oof, ouch, Jewel. It has some bruising on the nail or something. Yeah, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I think something spilled downstairs because it smells weird. Just don't have the energy to look. Fair. Just ignore it till tomorrow. No one wants to play Minecraft anymore. We were actually on Randy's realm last week or earlier this week. Just for a little bit, but we were on there. It's all about Terraria now. That'd be a fun game to go in like completely blind to. Terraria looks cool. I got no idea what the fuck's going on in it, but I like the style of it. Fair, Levi. 100% do it. Fun game. Love the music. Crossplay, I think, too. Ooh. I like all those things. Yeah, maybe someday. I see Lumion play it every now and then. I've always like interpreted the game as like a pretty chill collecting materials and building a base kind of game. And then I see Lumion play it and they're like fighting some skull head boss guy and it's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I'm so lost. Yet to sniff Terraria. I've only seen gameplay from like Lumi and Shadow. Maybe someone else, but I can't think of it right now. If you do play it, stream it. Great community that love watching Terraria streams from new players. Ooh, and not a bad idea. Yeah, me either, Levi. I just like look over and they're in some bullet hell fucking boss fight and it's like, this does not look like the game that I thought this game would be, you know? Yeah, honestly, Undertale kind of just passed me by. Like, all of my friends were playing Undertale. I never got it. It was fun to watch them play it, though. True, Jewel. How are they gonna say that, bro? That NPC said no roadblocks when they are the roadblock. be out in 3 centuries. Perfect. Yeah, this guy said no roadblocks. I'm a roadblock. Risk of Rain 2 when becoming the size of a roadblock. That's hard to believe. Oh, there we go. Some of that nice Gen 9 motion blur that just lasts forever. Oh boy. Silly me playing Gen 9 without a headache. What kind of game is Risk of Rain 2? I think I've seen some gameplay of it before, but I honestly don't know. That's a good one, Jill. Roguelike shooter, I guess. Ooh. I do enjoy the roguelikes. Enemy defense. I was really into Binding of Isaac for a while there. A couple years back at this point, like maybe close to 10 years back at this point. Actually, it's not even roguelike. I might be confusing the genres. That might just be dungeon crawler or some shit. Alright, close to 1,000 eggs. Alright, do we get it on egg 1,000? Which also means we're close to double odds. Hey. Nothing on egg 1,000. What's the Masuda rate? 1 in 512. So we're pretty close to double odds. You got for a coconut didn't reset the counter because you wanted to see the total number of... Oh. Well, fuck that. Going forward, we're gonna reset the counter. That does sound like something I'd do, but I'm changing my mind now. the number is gonna be ridiculous, and I'm not here for it. That's gonna psych me out so bad. I don't want it to say that I've done 10,000 eggs. Even if I have to do 10,000 eggs, I don't want it to just be known that I did 10,000 eggs for these guys. Just be right there every day. Or the selfie he sent you last year? What Randy sent you? Well, I do not recall. Randy knows. I don't think he does. Give you a number from 25 to 75. 6, 7. Now let's go with 41. Thanks for lurking, Wolfie. Appreciate all the lurkers tonight, y'all. It's a pretty lame group of shiny starters. I don't know what's up with them and having subtle shinies for starters. Subtle shinies work sometimes, but these don't look that great. I think the Gen 4 starters are a good showcase of pretty decent subtle shiny starters. Yeah, Randy. Hope the Gen 10 starters are good. Yeah, it's honestly been since I haven't felt super strongly for a single Pokemon in the starter lineup since Gen 7. I was like, yes, Rowlet! Rowlet's the cutest little thing ever! And also Litten and Torracat were awesome until Incineroar was revealed. But I don't like Dartrix, like, at all, really. And Decidueye's pretty cool, and that shiny is so good. But I don't know, I just like Rowlet more than the other guys. I don't think Starter should have subtle shinies, to be honest. Me either. I think it should be pretty in your face. But for the Gen 4 starters being subtle shinies, I think they did pretty well at being subtle shinies. The only one I don't really like all that much, I think Shiny and Polion could have been a little bit better, but I still like it. People liking these shiny starters and saying Charizard is a bad shiny. Like, okay, you're so unique. Yeah. Like, I know it's right there in front of me, but I don't really know the difference between the shiny Sprigatito. Like, the eyes get purple, but they already look purple to me. Like, maybe they're slightly pink, but with the lighting in this game sometimes too, like, It looks very purple sometimes. Which is super weird, because just came from a hunt where the eyes went from pink to purple, and I think that's a good shiny, because they did it very well. And the body for Galarian Corsola also changed a good bit. They go from pink to purple and it gets more pale. More pale. Maybe I'll change my mind whenever we see it hatch. Might have just not seen it in game for a long time. At least they fixed Slowpoke. True. I don't understand their thought process, though. It's like there's multiple different teams working on these Pokemon games. Or there's just no communication between them. Like multiple different companies, I mean. Because they'll go ahead and they acknowledge that Slowpoke Shiny is terrible and they change it, and that's good. But literally, Gimmighoul Shiny exists, and Goldango, and Mousehold, and Tandemaus. Like, what's the point of going back to change these shinies if you just keep adding more shinies that could give you more work in the future to go back and change? Like, I don't understand it at all. Two shiny Meowscraters and they're just there. Well, just saturating the sprites in ZA made them look so much more alive. Yeah, ZA has pretty nice sprites and Pokemon models. I guess it's not really sprites anymore, I think. Yeah, the shiny Fuecoco line was such a disappointment for me, man. And I really liked the Fuecoco line when it was new and it was like first, like my little starter Pokemon, whatever. But I don't know. It didn't age well for me. I feel like the final evolution has a little too much going on. With like the bird on its nose and the bird turns into a microphone and I don't know. There's also like no part of a bird or anything showing in Fuecoco's design. Like maybe if there was like a little something about the bird on Fuecoco, it'd be a little bit better. But all of a sudden, Crocalor just has a fucking egg on his head. Like when it's such a big part of the Pokemon design that the signature move is dependent on that part. You'd think it'd be present in the first stage or like every stage of the Pokemon design. But there's nothing for it in Fuecoco. It's a little weird. And it feels slightly rushed is the vibe I'm getting from it. Nice, Wolfie. Hell yeah. Like the shinies for the gator and partial pink shinies. Yeah, I don't mind pink shinies, but I'm kind of like getting to the point where pink shinies are the new green shinies. Like, sure, there's a good amount of them that work, but there's such an abundance of them these days. You shut your whore mouth. Greenest poo-poo bumhole. For some of them, yeah. But like, green for Espeon's really clean. I like the green for Kingler. What else do they got? Like, so many things from Gen 1 are green, but it's just not popping in my head. I like the green for Mankey. Oop, fell behind on the counter. Green Mewtwo is really good. I like the green for Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. What else they got? Why the hell are you just rocking? Thank you for 20 months, Craig. Hell yeah. That still remains like one of the funniest fucking things I've seen in my time of streaming. Green Machamp makes you sad. I don't mind Green Machamp, but I feel like it could have been something better. Yeah, Pidgey's a little bit of a boring one. I kind of like the Rattata color and the Spearow color. Spearow's like kind of like that nice green gold kind of look. What was the context of that quote? I kind of forget if it was like super early into shorts format. But anyway, I was streaming in shorts format. Yeah, I was using Raichu and DAs. I guess against a ground type Pokemon. Which, like, you don't get to choose your guys in DAs, you know. I'm sure the rest of the team was fine against the ground Pokemon. But then bestowed upon me was the most intellectual message I've ever received. Why the hell do you use Raikou against ground guy? Spelled exactly like that. It was great. And that was it. That was their one message, like, ever. Like Rattata, but Raticate's ass. I don't... Oh, Raticate's red, right? I like Raticate. Honestly, I like a good amount of the Gen 1 shinies, but that also might just be because I like a lot of the Gen 1 Pokemon. Like, if I feel very strongly for the Pokemon, I can honestly kind of excuse it for a bad shiny sometimes, but... Well, why did you use Raikou and ground guy? The world may never know. I was using a ground type against Raikou. I was using a Raikou path. We had a Raichu for Lightning Rod. Honestly, I don't remember exactly what happened. I just remember that message. Rolled a 1. Womp womp. Yeah, it'd be cool if I could have a way to, like, lose a fuck ton of scraps for rolling a 1. And also gaining a fuck ton of scraps for rolling 100. We fought a Doug Trio, I think, and he freaked out and left. Hell yeah. Nice, Jewel. I'm gonna smack it pretty gently. I don't really want to wake up Myron. Let me get this egg to hatch. I still woke up Marvin. But at least he put his head right back down. They didn't speak English and you tried to explain how ground was strong against Raikou, I think, but it's been so long. Yeah, I really couldn't tell you. I know it was DA's, and I think it was a Raichu instead of Raikou, even though it's spelled like Raikou. Delete that. No, that's like the best one. Completely genuine fucking conversation with Randy. Wait, May 1st, isn't that April Fool's? It was a Raichu, 100% Raichu? Okay, cool. I don't know what the ground guy we were fighting was though, but bro was not having it. Never remove that. Yeah, that's one of the funniest fucking quotes. Almost certain it was a Doug Trio. Honestly, I'll take your word for it. If you feel super strongly that you remember it, then that's more than I feel about it. I'm like 98% sure it was Raichu, and y'all saying it's Raichu too, so at this point I'm pretty solid it was Raichu. And if you think it was Doug Trio, then sure, it's Doug Trio. Bro just couldn't grasp why we fight the ground type with Raichu on the team. I mean, to be fair, Raichu probably would get one hit, but if we need a ground type, we need a ground type. And Raikou is also just such an easy boss that you can lose like a life or two on the way there. Maybe even 3 lives on the way to the boss fight. Make the Thanksgiving one a quote too? What was the Thanksgiving one? I think we'll get through this box and then call it once we're done with that. We'll have hatched 180 eggs tonight then. That's pretty good. You've played ZA now, right? Better game than you expected? Yeah, honestly, way better than I expected. I've not played any of the DLC yet, so that's to be determined. I've not heard the most positive feedback about the DLC, but we'll see. We'll see. I've not touched it yet. Oh, I don't remember the quote, Wolfie. Yeah, it was way better than I expected. Like, I straight up would not have got it if it didn't look good. I was watching videos and watching streams, seeing what people were saying about it. Definitely a solid Pokemon game. Possibly the best Pokemon game on the Switch, but I don't think it aged all that well, or will age all that well. There's not a lot calling me back to it right now, even with having to play the whole DLC. Yeah, that's a wild one. It's really good, it's not a ton going on, to be honest. Yeah. It's in the same boat as PLA, which, like, honestly, super fair. Like, they're both the Legends games ended up feeling pretty similar, so. Also fair, Wolfie. I don't remember the quote though. I wouldn't be able to add it at this point. I think as far as Switch Pokemon games go, Sword and Shield had aged the best. Sword and Shield, it got really negative reviews when it came out, but I liked it when it came out. And I liked it pretty much the whole way through. The worst part of Sword and Shield is playing Sword and Shield. Getting through the damn story. Because my god, is the Sword and Shield story so bad. So bad. But, everything's great. Alright, 10 more eggs for tonight. Which one? Which one what? Which one what? So happy with the greenhouse, the biggest project ever in survival. Hell yeah. Let's go, Wolfie. 2026 will be the last day we have a January the 31st. Why? Oh, Sword and Shield, Jewel. Sword and Shield story is painfully boring. It might be the worst story in the Pokemon games. Probably so. The only thing I can think of that comes like kind of close is Gen 6, X and Y. But with ZA, we get a lot more information for the X and Y story, so ZA definitely helped out X and Y story-wise. Beard was probably the only character that kept the story interesting. Yeah, Beard's actually like the only guy. I mean, I like Hop too. Beard and Hop are honestly pretty good characters. Hop, I think, is a good rival. The way his team constantly changes as well. He's flipping between what works and what he likes, and you know, it makes him have some personality. But he's just so lost. Like, all his battles make no sense, and they're all so easy. Everything's so easy in that game. If it was just dialed up a little bit, it would have really helped it out. If Hop was more of a threat. Oh, really, Craig? Huh. Interesting, I did not know that. Could have done something so cool with the concept of a rival in a champion shadow. Yeah. Like, we get that with Hop's character, but it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't know, there's no, like, I was waiting for the build-up of, like, a big crash-out moment from Hop, but there's nothing. It builds up and up and up, and then Hop just is cool, and he's, like, super friendly. At least the gym leaders design-wise actually looked pretty cool. But that's like, I don't think they've ever missed on that aspect of their games. The gym leaders have always looked cool. You would have done fine as an antagonistic character, being selfish to the protagonist in order to surpass them in Leon. He's just so agreeable, yeah. Yeah, it's like they didn't know how far to take his character, and then they were just scared to take it any farther. I was really waiting for Hop to, like, have some actual fucking conflict with Leon, like, face to face. And then not to mention the puppy dog story is so bad. And then they build up this super big bad, and you fight it in an unlosable fight. Which is just, I don't know. There's a very obvious lack of challenge in Sword and Shield. Especially, like, those games came after fucking Ultra Sun and Moon. Some of the hardest, if not, like, the hardest in the franchise. Which, obviously, not everything has to be the hardest. But would have been cool to have some, like, actual challenge in Hop's battles. Pokemon's never really been about the story. True, but like the story of Sword and Shield is just so painful. It's so painfully boring. Oh, that was the last egg. Well. No shinies tonight. Big womp womp. Yeah, and then the post-game twins just... Oh my god, man. Like... or, yeah, I don't remember if they're twins or brothers, honestly. But the post-game shit... Ugh. Those guys are the worst designed characters ever. That I've ever seen. And the bet, true, thank you. Close betting. Cancel. Did it work? It like hasn't updated. There we go. Alright, yeah. Cool. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Thank you for the gift of memberships. Sorry they didn't really work for most of them. We got to 16 or 17 likes. Hell yeah. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new. There should be a button at the top of the screen if you're on the phone, or probably in the usual spot if you're on the computer. I doubt they would change that. Not super sure. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Hope you guys have a good rest of the night. Bye bye everyone.